English is a language that has been shaped by many different sources. A lot of English words came from French, especially in British English. You can also see the influence of other languages like Old Norse on everyday language. Additionally, a big part of our language comes from the ancient Greco-Roman world. Let's get into the video and understand few words and phrases that actually came from the ancient world. In this video, you will learn some interesting stories about the words and phrases that came from the ancient past. You'll be surprised to learn some words that we use normally in our everyday lives actually came from deep-rooted meanings in the goings of the ancient world. Butt rub. The phrase is usually used as a way to define someone's attempt to charm others with praise or flattery. It's possible that the phrase might have originated in India, where locals practice an old religious tradition of showing respect to gods by tossing clarified butter called ghee at statues of the deities to seek their favor. Hypnosis. A state of consciousness where a person loses their power over voluntary action is what we usually use this word to describe. Hypnos is the Greek god of sleep and the twin of Thanatos, the god of death. They dwelt in eternal darkness in the underworld, guarded by sleep-inducing puppies. In a famous legend, Hypnos used his power twice to aid the Greek gods in the Trojan War. The word hypnosis combines hypno, which means sleep, and osis, which means condition. Lethargy. The word is used to express a lack of energy or enthusiasm. The word comes from the Greek word lethe, which originally meant inaction due to forgetfulness. In Greek mythology, Lethe was one of the rivers in the underworld Hades, where souls went after death. When newly arrived souls drank from its waters, they would forget their past mortal lives. Over time, the word's meaning changed, and the forgetfulness aspect of the word was ironically forgotten. Panic, a very common word used to describe a person's sudden fear and perplexed demeanor. The word panic comes from the Greek word panikon, which means related to Pan. Pan is a god in Greek mythology with a goat-like appearance and was associated with shepherds, flocks, woods, and fields. His tendency to create eerie sound in remote places could instill fear in people's heart, making them frightened to even move an inch. At the time when someone was in the state of extreme fear, it was described as being in a condition of panikos, which eventually gave rise to the word panic. Cat got your tongue. This phrase is commonly used in cynical conversations to inquire about or describe a person's lack of words. There are a few theories about where this phrase came from. One connects it to the Navy. In the past, a sailor who showed disrespect to a superior could receive a harsh punishment with a whip, known as cat o' nine tails. After such punishment, obviously the sailor wouldn't be so keen to speak out, hence the saying, the cat got his tongue. Another theory goes back even further. In ancient Egypt, those found guilty of blasphemy faced a special punishment. Liars had their tongues cut out and fed to nearby cats, an abundance in Egypt. With no tongue, the guilty could not utter any more blasphemies. The exact origin of this phrase is uncertain, as some people believe it might simply be a playful but nonsensical expression. That's the end of today's video. If you find the video informative, please do like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Please say your valuable suggestions in the comments below. See you all in the next video. Until then, bye. Take care.